guys, good morning. Happy birthday, Hollywood Studios. I almost said Magic Kingdom. So, it is now 9:30. I totally wanted to be at the park at 9 o'clock. If you watched my previous vlog about casting removing my transfers, you will know that I was at casting this morning. And that took longer than anticipated because my problem was so unique, as they explained. I will probably film another vlog about that, but long story short, they got with the head of both the Bipity Bopity Boutique and children's activities coordinators for casting people, and they are going to talk amongst themselves and know that I am interested in both of them, try to get an answer for whether I got Bipity Bopity Boutique or not, and if I did not get that, then I will move on with children's activities. If that is still an option, then I will also be able to do children's activities. They know I want Bipity Bopity Boutique more, and I told them to move on if I do get Boutique. So that deep breath is all of the stress and strain that I have had over the last 12 hours stressing out about this. So now we're going to have fun. We're going to go to Hollywood Studios. I'm on my way. I should be there in about 10 minutes. The motorcade starts at 10 o'clock. I know that for a fact. My area of expertise is parade control, people control, basically. And so I know all the cast that are working it. I know the parade route. I know all of that. And so I'm hoping that even though I'm getting there a little late, that someone will be able to point out to me a good spot to sit and film it. I'm then going to do some window shopping to see, or shopping, depending on if my friends want me to buy things for them while they're working. I'm going to do some window shopping to see what is available. I know they have some new merchandise they're coming out with for the anniversary. And yeah, and then I'm going to head home soon-ish after all that, because Jared and I are going to go see Endgame at 1 o'clock today. So very busy day. It has been a long morning and it's not even 10 o'clock yet, and I'm really psyched and excited for all of this.
Excitement and wonder we've shared over the past 30 years of movie magic. Get ready, because Disney's Hollywood Studios star
all these stanchions you see, yep, set those up all me and my managers the other day. All right, now I gotta find a spot or find one of my friends. Oh, I wanted to sit on the steps. They're cheering for all of the cast members coming in for work by the tables over here.
still here today, I'd like to ask them to give us all a quick wave.
You've reflected on many great memories.
So the grand announcement was the new logo, which is boring. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's the line. So, I was going to film the merchandise. Well, first off, let me explain what the whole thing was. The motorcade was kind of like showing some of the different highlights of Hollywood Studios. Of course, there's so much more to it than what they showed. I was actually kind of bummed out they didn't have like Frozen or Muppets or like maybe a float with Tower of Terror or any of that fun stuff. I was gonna meet Sorcerer Mickey today, but I don't even have time to do that either. The line you saw back there, I don't know if I showed it yet, but that is for event merchandise, which I was going to film. I wasn't gonna buy anything, I was just gonna film it and show you. But it's like a 30-minute to an hour wait just to shop. So I'm now gonna go to ABC Commissary, which I think this is the line, to get a cupcake for one of my friends. So the cupcake's in ABC Commissary. ABC Commissary doesn't open for another 30 minutes. So I'm gonna walk around the Chinese theater. I've been running into so many of my friends. I think a lot of them came in early before work or just came in on their day off to kind of like celebrate the anniversary. But for those who don't know, the courtyard area of the Great Movie Ride, or not the Great Movie Ride, the Chinese Theater has been closed off because they have been redoing all of the handprints. They have original casts that they have been using to fix the molds, because a lot of them are cracked and damaged. And they've had it closed off for the longest time, and they just reopened it today for the first time in months. So they're all repainted and redone, and they look so pretty. I guess they're doing some sort of photo. You may remember that used to be gray, and now it's green. That was also gray. Kermit the Frog. Some of them weren't painted, and they painted them. They even redid the front panels here. So let's go and see. Where is it? Oh, there she is. The only place that has Audrey Hepburn's handprints. So yeah, they didn't redo them, of course, because a lot of these people have passed, or they just, can't redo them. Which is why they saved casts of each and every handprint, so that way they can always go back and fix them. Very cool. Now they're tearing everything down, which if I came into work, that's what I would be doing. I would be tearing everything down right now. Currently trying to find a map so I can show you pictures of the merchandise, which I know is not the same as filming it, but I'm not gonna wait in that line. Things I did want to talk about is the Get team, which is the blue umbrellas, blue cast members. They have little tip boards. They are basically a guest relations, a secondary, more mobile guest relations. They are so helpful to us regular cast. They are so helpful to just like anyone, anywhere in the parks. All of the parks have them. So definitely, if you have any issues with anything, ticketing, fast passes, whatever, I highly recommend you go to the Get team, the guest experience team. They're super sweet. They're great. They're just, like I said, they're just like guest relations, except it's quicker and more mobile. But yeah, let's look at the map. So how I got in here is I like scooted through the stores here, and I ran all the way down past all of this. Oh, look, there's Elsa. Would you look at that line just for photos? So I was just reaching to go get a map and casting called me back. Unfortunately, they said no. They said no, they're passing on me at this time, which is why I had not heard back. And she was upset that they didn't tell me yes or no. They said I should have gotten an answer. Which, literally, I'm just so exhausted and about the whole thing. So, like, I can't even process it at the moment, but I have casting and I gave it a shot, and so that's that. I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna be upset about it. It's fine. I have children's activities to look forward to, which this isn't the location that I wanted, so it's fine. Alright, this is the Hollywood Studios map. Please excuse that ant in the background. Okay, so this is the Times Guide. Star-studded celebration. That was the parade that we saw. Today they're going to have the Wonderful World of Animation. There actually was a cast preview yesterday I decided to not go to because I was going to have a busy morning. Ooh, I didn't get that poster. As you exit the park today. Oh, okay, I'll get to pick that up later then. Here we are. I don't see what hat she's talking about. Okay, so here's some of the merchandise. There's a tumbler, there's a pin, there's a shirt. Some of the cupcakes. Oh, there it is. Sorcerer hat, ABC commissary, snacks carts at Fantasmic. Okay, so that is probably not open yet. ABC commissary doesn't open for another 15 minutes or so, so we'll go get that later. This is the map. There's also a magic band. Those are some of the macaroons I thought about getting. Yeah, they really didn't talk about like all of this stuff has been out for a while now. They've already announced that Mickey's and Minnie's is going to open till next spring. So literally, Wonderful World of Animation and the new logo. I like this better, but that's just me. The new logo is really boring. At least that's what I think about it. Doesn't look like anything different. Nope, I don't see anything different. I'm gonna hang on to this map anyway. Yep, that's it. So I was gonna live stream, but I forgot to bring my extra camera, and because I didn't have a great position, I also decided not to live stream that, and I was sitting with some of my friends, so I didn't want to make it awkward for them as well. So there were a lot of little things that went into that. The cookie that you saw was the Sorcerer Mickey hat from ABC Commissary. I mobile ordered it. There was like a super long line. As soon as the restaurant officially opened, I just mobile ordered and it took me 2 seconds. Most of the merchandise has been sold out. Not most. The Magic Band annual pass order has been sold out. There's even a long line for the t-shirts at our cast member shop. I was like, oh, I'll just go get some of that stuff, and then they said that there's a long line for that too, and I was like, well, never mind. So I'm now gonna head on out, unfortunately. My battery is dying too anyway, and we're gonna get a poster, and I'll talk about some of the other changes starting today. Thank you. Okay. So as well as today being Hollywood Studios' birthday, it is also the beginning of a couple of changes to security. One of those changes being you're not allowed to bring dry ice. You can bring, or loose ice, you can bring ice packs, but no dry, like loose ice or dry ice. Another thing you cannot bring, I think that's it for bringing, but you can't bring, there's limitations to your strollers, how big your strollers can be. No wagons whatsoever, even if they fit the criteria of strollers, no wagons whatsoever. We're also smoke-free parks now, which I say with a smile because if you want to smoke, go for it, but I don't like being around it. I don't like the smell of it, and I have a lot of friends who suffer from asthma who can't take smoke. Secondhand smoke, I guess, is what it's called. So that makes me happy. Unfortunately, that is the one thing that I will have to deal with as a cast member here, is telling people they can't smoke in the park, because the only places you can smoke will be completely outside the park, which is going to be a major issue with a lot of guests, I believe. But yeah, so that's about it when it comes to restrictions anyway. Alrighty, Hollywood Studios. I hope you have a great day and a great rest of the year. I hope I'm not hanging out with you too much longer. And to all the cast working today, you guys did an awesome job. Thank you for being great. To my team, thank you for being awesome. And see you guys in the next one. Bye!